How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I haven't taken the Mustang out in over a week now for a drive. It's been like negative degrees for the last 3 days here. Yesterday was like -5 degrees out. I think the car needs to get out, get some oil in the motor, get up to temperature, operating temperature, and we'll go take the Mustang out for a little drive and talk about things you should know before buying a Mustang GT. Car showing positive signs of having some battery in it. Very glad to see that. So this cold start is going to be very bad. It's been quite some time. Open the garage up and what should you know before you buy this car? Well, there's quite a few things. The first thing I want to touch on is the transmission, because apparently a lot of people don't know that the transmissions in these cars are kind of subpar. There's been countless videos on the internet that have proven the fact that these transmissions, the manual transmissions in the GTs, have gear grinds, clutch issues, lockouts. Not all of them have it. Mine has been completely flawless. Knock on some carbon fiber. The transmission hasn't really had too many issues. I do have a little bit of rev hang where I'm going from third to fourth and the revs don't drop fast enough, probably due to the auto rev match software has come in and it's kind of messing with the shifting, the upshifting a little bit. So that's always something to consider when you're buying these cars. The manuals have their fair share of issues. There has been some common solutions to fix their issues. Some have been transmission oil changes, some have been new clutches or new clutch springs, some have been complete short throw shifters where you upgrade a lot of components from the transmission and the throw itself, putting a short throw in the car, and that seems to fix a lot of issues as well. Again, mine's been okay. There's probably a lot of people who have had issues with them. There is a big majority of Mustang owners who have had this type of issue or some type of issue with their 5.0 6-speed manual. And I do want to say one thing: the 10-speed is an amazing option. The 10-speed has been proven to be super fast, super reliable. So if you don't really care about buying a manual or not, the 10-speed is a great option. If you are looking to buy a manual, these cars do have warranty for now. I mean, mine's been completely fine, so I wouldn't like stay away from it really. Just don't buy an abused car, or don't like abuse your car, and it should be fine. The Mach 1 also comes with a Tremec transmission. The Mach 1 is basically the new performance pack, so that transmission is completely different from what this car has, and it's a really good manual transmission. Shelby's also don't have the transmissions that this car does. So now that we're talking reliability, let's talk about the motor a little bit. The motors are pretty solid. It's 5.0 Coyote 3rd generation. Internally, they hold really high horsepower numbers. You don't have to do much to make this car a 900 horsepower car to the motor. You're going to have to upgrade other components, but the motor wise, it's pretty solid. You might have to do a fuel pump, but no internals have to be taken out, and that's kind of one of the main reasons people buy these cars, because you can throw a blower on it, make 700 wheel horsepower, upgrade the drive shafts, tires, and for the most part you should be fine. Obviously small things come here and there when you do boost your own car, but as far as the motor goes, the motor is going to be rock solid, reliable, and I have not seen too many people blow their motors up. I've seen very few issues come up with these cars, even when they are pushing that high mileage. These cars are V8s. They do hold 10 quarts of oil, so it's going to cost a little bit more when you do every single oil change. The only thing I've had to do in this car is an oil change, and I also rotated the tires one time. So yeah, it's a very solid platform for anyone who's looking to buy one. I wouldn't stay away from it because of any issues that you might see in the cars mechanically wise. Cosmetically, there are a couple things. There are some panel gaps in these cars. You kind of just have to be aware of them, and it's not too bad. They're not huge things, but I guess every car is going to have a little bit of like misalignment, but you'll notice it a little bit more in some of the Mustangs. My Mustang's pretty good, but I've shown a video where it's like that far off on the hood when it shouldn't be. So that's probably the only thing that I can really complain about with like the quality control of the car. It is a fast car though. It has a lot of horsepower and it does sound really good too. That's just, and that's what the car is about, honestly. Revs to the moon. You're going over 7,500 RPM. I think its red line is at 7,600 RPM. It just goes forever. One small thing I will touch on, a lot of people get mad when I talk about gas mileage for some reason. Gas mileage, I'm gonna get around 17 to 18. I think that's been my average since I've owned the car. Not too bad. On the highway, it'll get you like 24, 25, 26, 7 if you're really babying it. I took it down to Texas, so if you guys want to go watch that video, make sure you do. I kept track of my gas mileage throughout the entire trip. Another thing that comes with gas mileage is a very small tank. The car's tank is like, I can't even stress this enough. It's 250 miles when you're not driving on the highway. When you're driving on the highway, it's about 230 miles. So it's a very small gas tank. If you are taking it on a trip, when I did go to Texas, I was refilling constantly. It's for a GT, a Grand Tourer, the tank is a little too small. You find yourself filling up more than usual because of the tank being small. Well, window down right here. With an exhaust, this car completely just transforms. Honestly, the way it drives and just the sound is completely different. Highly recommend if you do have a Mustang. So the next thing I'm going to talk about is daily driving the car. So I haven't had any problems driving this car through rain or even snow. I have been driving it through the winter, and I do clean it off a little bit, and whenever the streets are like cleaner and not horrible out, I do take the car out. But it's been completely fine in the rain, the snow. I've never really had a problem where I was like, this car's not making it through, or I can't drive the Mustang today, you know? The car's been fine. I think with someone who has a little bit of experience in the snow, you can manage to have this car with the traction control and all the assists. You shouldn't have any issue with the car. Again, if you have some type of previous experience in the snow, I would not recommend getting this for a new driver. My car has all-season tires on. The all-seasons, they'll come with all the Mustangs if you don't have a performance pack. I've made videos about driving the Mustang in the snow in the past. Definitely should go check those out if you have not watched them. I guess the final thing I'll touch upon for this video is going to be the interior. So I have a GT Premium. GT Premium means I have the upgraded interior, basically one of the highest packages for the interior you can get. My car is a carbon fiber dash, which means I couldn't option a digital dash. I did not buy this car new. I did not spec this car from new. I probably would get the carbon dash over getting a digital dash because I think it looks better, and I don't mind the analog dash, but it is an upgrade available in the Mustang to have a full digital dash. Also, with the carbon fiber package, I get these inserts here. Normally these are leather, but they're like an Alcantara suede, and my seats, also, if you can see them, the middle insert here is like a suede instead of full leather. In a normal premium, it's a full leather seat without the inserts in the middle. The inserts are also leather and heated, cooled seats. You're also getting the bigger screen, and I think it's just a major upgrade. I would not consider buying a base Mustang. The interior is just like, I hate how it looks. The seats are cloth. If you're looking to build just a super cheap, super fast car, I mean, it's a great option because you can get them for a relatively low price. But if you're looking to daily it, you're looking to take it out and, you know, really enjoy the car on a daily basis or a semi-daily basis, I highly recommend you pick yourself up the premium. Just the overall, everything is so much better. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Those are some things you should really consider before you buy a Mustang. I know there's a lot of things that go into buying a car, so I can hope I make the car buying process a little easier. Prices are through the roof on these cars, however, so I highly suggest if you don't really need to buy a Mustang right now, or any car for that matter, you wait until the market comes down a little bit. We don't know how long that's going to be. I understand for a lot of people it's frustrating. You guys are looking at the cars, been looking at them for 2 or 3 years, and now finally you guys can go out and buy them, but now the prices are through the roof. I can understand how stressful that's going to be, but hey, you guys can probably find some good deals out there if you look hard enough. I highly suggest you wait a little bit, see how the market runs, because you never know when the prices could come down and you're going to be losing thousands of dollars on depreciation. If you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video.